back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe to the channel. Are you enjoying the T92E1 yet, or maybe the Sheridan with that sidewinder camo and attachment and stuff all written over it, 6k of gold? And the ATGM rounds, obviously, the anti-tank guided missiles, which need to be aimed once you fire them. I did a little stream yesterday, 2 hours worth of playing in various tanks, but mostly the T92E1 and the Sheridan. And I pretty much concluded that I wasn't too sure whether you should use the stock gun on the T92E1 or the Sheridan's missile launching on the big Derp one. We're looking at Solo 0782 here from Pink Clan, and he's driving the tank with the Derp, and he's gonna bounce a shot and then fire, and then he's nearly hit by his T92E1 counterpart on the Reds. And that's basically the guided shells in a nutshell. They are tricky to aim. Of course, you will be able to master it. I've managed to pull off a few shots just over ridges. I don't think it's going to be really useful by sitting in the back and just fire them up in the air and then lob them over entire buildings. That's not going to work like they did with the T92E1. Thank God for that. But other than that, it will change the meta. To be honest, I haven't quite been able to find a change in meta now, and that is mostly because people have not figured these tanks out yet. They have not figured out how to counter these big derpy T92E1s, and it is because people are just running around with the tank just like crazy, like headless chickens. They want to shoot people, they want to try out the missiles, and they just do not think that game through. It happens all the time when you get new tanks. People are not used to the tanks yet. So it will take 2, 3, yeah, at least 2 patches for Wargaming to get enough data on the tanks to really figure out if these need changing, if the missiles need to be removed, if the missiles need to be nerfed, buffed, whatever. But until then, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I mean, they are really strong. If you are using that anti-tank guided missile, your damage per minute is pretty bad. With the setup I have, and I do not use a rammer, I have provisions, just the big Coca-Cola basically. But I have a full crew on the tank, which is good. And where does that shot go? It's an APCR round with great muzzle velocity, and it missed. And Zolo has to do a 1 versus 4 kilometers now. With the setup that I have, using the Derp, I get just under 2k in terms of DPM, and let's face it, a tier 10 2k DPM, that's not much, but the big gun, it does a lot of damage per shot, because with APCR 252 penetration, it's not too bad at all. I'm using calibrated shells, mind you, and 560 damage per shot. This is a drive-by tank, and it is a light tank, yes I know that, but it has some really troll angles on the front and on the side, as aptly shown here. You can see it just wiggle around and you will bounce on that side plate. And I've been able to bounce a T124 shot and Panzer E100 shots with my front plate. And it's going to be shown by the red T92E1 when he's going to contest here in the cap. The tank itself really mobile, it just zips around, it just moves forward and then backwards and then forwards and then backwards, and then people miss and then you will be able to shoot them. But look at the armor profile here. That's 252 pen looking down on that plate, and it's not much, at least on paper. On paper it's 40 or 76, 40, 15 on the turret and 76 on the front plate. That's the maximum thickness. But effectively, it's so much better. It is so much better. It's a really troll tank. And I'm not quite sure yet how to play it properly. So is this a review of the tank? Is this a guide? Is this a Let's Play T92E1 tank? It has a rear-mounted turret, which is useful from time to time. In terms of gun depression, not bad at all. And that guy, why did he fire a rocket? It just cuts into your DPM as well. You may have seen the video from Wargaming, which was narrated by Rolling Swarm, link in the description below and link on the top right as well. It is, yeah, if you drive this tank, then you will want to be shooting APCR a lot. The missiles, they're good, make no mistake about that. I mean, in terms of penetration, it is through the roof, pun intended. 374 with the calibrated shell, with that heat shell, that's monstrous, and you do not lose any damage per shell. You do get 560. Normally your premo would go down, but because these are a bit hard to aim, you don't lose damage per shot. And we're looking at Bogdan over here, Bogdan _ 2003 WOTB from the PL clan, and he's driving the T92E1 as well with the Derp gun. And I've been driving it a little bit today with both the stock gun again and the Derp gun. And after having a conversation on one of the Discord servers I'm on, I'm getting more and more convinced that the Derp gun is the way to go because of the alpha damage. I can live with that wonky missile, which is pretty freaking hard to aim, but it is a tank which you need to trade with. You have to trade with this tank. You have to shoot them and then try to bugger off and then maybe get one more shot in while your teammates are getting rushed. Yes, I'm reloading, guys. 2, 1, yes, no, yes, yeah, clear the weapon, that's good. And then maybe be able to shoot that Ratchet once. No, we're just gonna run away over here. This is not going to work. Oh, we got some support. Bogdan is just gonna stay here. I mean, the big gun, low DPM, but it is a good damage trader, and that's got to be. It's got to be something to take into account. You have that Badger 25 TAP as a light tank at tier 9. This is his counterpart, and the Badger becomes more and more vulnerable once the endgame is starting because of the 3-shot autoloader, a standard B, which can be, well, it's a bit of a medium, but not well armored really. That has been nerfed obviously as well in this update. That tank has that auto reloading mechanism, which is kind of good. But having the ability to trade is not bad at all. Ooh, nice. Yeah, just ram him so he's in front of a FE. Oh, that's annoying. FE does not shoot. But then Bogdan is in a goodish position, not a brilliant position, goodish position. And he manages to shoot the Batchat, and then he's going to do a brave Sarum and run away, go underneath the gun of the Batchat. The Batchat is fully reloaded. No, yeah, shoot the Sheridan, shoot the Batchat, Sheridan, Batchat, yep, Batchat, yes. Clears the Batchat, then rolls backwards, and he's got some support from the FV, and he's going to run away because he's got 31 hit points left. He is a he's not even a one shot. He's a 1/4 kill. Shoot the Sheridan. He's gonna. I shot the Sheridan, but I did not shoot the Progetto. He has some work to do. He has to run away. Run away! Run away! And the Sheridan misses, and that's going to be the end of the Sheridan. There we go. Yes. Nicely worked. Nicely done. Nice work. 6k damage. Well, that ain't too bad. It's 2 versus 2 now. And all tanks on the field are one-shots now. And then the Sheridan says, GG, question mark, I don't know what GG is. Well, anyway, or not, I think it was a good one. Maybe the Sheridan should have just used an AC shell and not kind of lock on and just try to fire away. But Bogdan is he's in trouble. There's a Progetto over there, which with a full magazine can really hurt him. And even that the Progetto doesn't even need a full magazine to hurt him. He just needs one shot. And then Bogdan has got 50 seconds to reload his one single shell. He's going to use. Is he going to use a rocket now? No, let's just. Yes, that was what he was waiting for. Progetto being too eager to kill the new light tank. And he basically threw the game. This tank, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz, you have to drive it with the Derp, in my opinion, because you can trade with it, because of that really good penetration on the APCR, the brilliant muzzle velocity, and actually quite good gun handling for a Derp gun as well. Missiles, bit of a gimmick. I hope Wargaming do change a little bit in terms of the things it will do to the meta. But that has to wait. It has to go like at least 2 or 3 updates before we can tell what these missiles will really do to the game. Until now, this is my first video on the T92E1. More is to come, and please stay tuned to the channel because I got a great contest coming up tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all on the next video. Cheers and happy tanking.